Georgia O'Keeffe changed American art forever. At a time when the painting world was dominated by Europe, she looked toward the wide skies and wild forms of the United States. She turned flowers into universes, bones into monuments, and desert landscapes into spiritual visions. Her work is calm yet powerful, simple yet daring. No artist has ever captured the American Southwest the way O'Keeffe did. Her exhibitions show how a young woman from Wisconsin became one of the leading figures of 20th century modernism. They reveal a journey powered by independence, clarity, and an obsession with seeing the world differently. The reaction to her shows changed from curiosity to fascination to absolute admiration. Over time, O'Keeffe's name became synonymous with artistic freedom. Let's explore the most important exhibitions that define Georgia O'Keeffe's legacy. 291 Gallery, New York, 1916 to 1917. The Modernist Revolution begins. In 1916, Alfred Stieglitz displayed O'Keeffe's charcoal drawings at his famous gallery 291. She didn't even know they were being shown until after he hung them. Her abstract lines, no clear subject, just emotion, shocked early visitors. They had never seen an American woman push art in such a radical direction. Critics praised their originality. Stieglitz called her work pure and direct. These exhibits signaled a shift. American art didn't need to imitate Europe anymore. O'Keeffe had just stepped onto the stage. The world took notice. Early solo exhibitions at Anderson Galleries, 1920s. Flowers, skyscrapers, and fame. Throughout the 1920s, O'Keeffe held solo exhibitions at the Anderson Galleries. These shows introduced her best-known themes. Close-up flowers that felt massive and sensual. New York skyscrapers glowing with ambition. Expansive skies with sharp geometry. Audiences were astonished by the intensity of her colors and the intimacy of her forms. Her paintings made people lean in closer, seeing nature in a new way. By the end of the decade, O'Keeffe wasn't an emerging talent anymore. She was leading modern art forward. Stieglitz's In American Place exhibits, 1929 to 1946. The Southwest Transformation. O'Keeffe's life changed when she visited New Mexico in 1929. The raw beauty of the desert filled her with purpose. She returned again and again, eventually calling it home. Her exhibitions at An American Place revealed this shift. She painted. Purple mountains stretched beneath burning skies. White bones that felt sacred and symbolic. Empty landscapes full of silence and power. Audiences saw wildness and serenity coexisting on canvas. Critics admired how she turned barren land into emotional poetry. These shows captured O'Keeffe's greatest transformation. New Mexico didn't just inspire her. It completed her. MoMA Retrospective, 1946. Breaking a Barrier. In 1946, the Museum of Modern Art granted Georgia O'Keeffe the first solo retrospective by a woman in its history. More than 40 years of work filled the galleries. For many visitors, it was the first time they understood the full scope of her achievement. This exhibition declared, her style wasn't an experiment. Her vision wasn't a trend. She was a master of modernism. The MoMA Retrospective was not just an honor. It was a turning point. O'Keeffe became recognized as a powerful and permanent figure in art history. National Gallery of Art, Washington, D.C., 1987. A legend remembered. After O'Keeffe died in 1986 at age 98, the National Gallery hosted a massive retrospective honoring her life's work. People traveled across the country to see how she evolved from early charcoal abstractions to iconic desert vistas. Visitors found meaning in her independence and fearlessness. Many were surprised by the range of her subjects. She painted flowers tenderly, buildings sharply, and bones with reverence. The exhibition cemented her reputation not just as a great female artist, but as one of the greatest American artists of all time. Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, Santa Fe, 1997, present. A permanent sanctuary for her spirit. The opening of the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum created a dedicated home for her legacy in the landscape that defined her. The museum displays rotating exhibitions, studies of her painting techniques, photographs of her home and daily life, paintings showing her private dialogue with nature. It doesn't just show art, it shows her world. The road to Ghost Ranch, the place she painted again and again, is part of the experience. Fans feel like they're stepping into her solitude and her freedom. This museum ensures that her story will never fade. Whitney Museum Retrospectives, multiple eras of praise, reaffirming greatness. The Whitney Museum of American Art, known for highlighting American innovation, repeatedly honored O'Keeffe with major retrospectives. Each time, critics used a stronger word. Not important, not influential, foundational. The Whitney exhibitions showed how deeply she shaped American modernism, feminist artistic identity, public appreciation of the Southwest. Every time the Whitney revisits O'Keeffe, a new generation falls in love with her vision. Tate Modern, London, 2016. A global audience joins the story. Although famous in America, O'Keeffe's largest European exhibition didn't arrive until 2016 at London's Tate Modern. The show included over 100 works, from early abstractions to iconic desert paintings. International audiences were fascinated. They saw nature as metaphor, color as emotion, isolation as a source of strength. The exhibition made it clear that O'Keeffe's art speaks a universal language. The world realized that a woman in the desert had created something global. Living Modern Plus Art, Image, Style Exhibitions, 2017 to 2019. The Artist as Icon. Recent exhibitions explored how O'Keeffe shaped her public identity with the same intention she crafted her art. Her wardrobe, minimal, bold, elegant, mirrored her compositions. These shows taught an essential truth. O'Keeffe didn't just create beautiful work. She created a life in alignment with her art. Visitors understood her more completely. Her strength, her silence, her clarity. She was not only a painter. She was a cultural model of autonomy. Why these exhibits matter. Every major exhibition revealed a new part of her evolution. 291 Gallery introduced a daring new voice. Anderson Galleries turned her into a modern star. An American Place revealed the power of the desert. MoMA made history by honoring a woman as a master. National and international retrospectives expanded her influence. The O'Keeffe Museum keeps her spirit alive in New Mexico. Together, these shows tell the story of a woman who trusted her vision, even when the world doubted her. She painted not what she saw, but what she felt. O'Keeffe once said, "It is only by selection, by elimination, by emphasis, that we get at the real meaning of things." Her exhibitions prove that simplicity can be the strongest kind of expression. If you could experience one O'Keeffe exhibition, which would you choose? The groundbreaking first shows at 291 Gallery? The iconic MoMA retrospective in 1946? A desert-filled journey through the Santa Fe Museum? Or the international celebration at the Tate Modern? Tell me in the comments which moment you would pick. Then subscribe for more deep dives into the greatest art exhibitions of all time.